tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. MP is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Conley. Three-pointer off the mark. Randall, the pass to MP. The rebound by the Jazz. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
Here's Horton Tucker, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Sexton with it, now guarded by Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Horton Tucker. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Barrett. And just over a minute played here to start the game.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
MP's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To the paint. And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's MP. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
So true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Sexton, no good there. The Knicks go the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. Their rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
Here's Conley after the basket by New York. Outside Sexton. Over Brunson. The Jazz with another miss.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Pass to MP. And he lobs it up. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're coming off.
Just fell a little bit short.
Well, it would have been really nice to get that win on the road, but no team ever happy with a loss. They put up a good fight, and they had nothing to hang their heads on after that one.
Now here's Conley. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Here's Azubuike. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Can they get it? And it's good on the lay-in.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
MP, the pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
Now here's Markkanen. 11 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Just 3 to shoot. From deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And a great job by Markkanen to toe the line there along the corner to knock down the 3.
MP outside. Floats one. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Pass to Sexton. Shoots over Robinson. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Count the basket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
27 seconds left now in the first quarter. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And here's Sexton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Outside Conley. They need this. No good on the buzzer beater.
7-21.
Action in just a moment. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now a timeout called by New York.
Please, a big round of applause for your Jazz youth dance team.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. We've got Mike Conley, Rudy Gay out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Azubuike in at center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Yeah, Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, and does a nice job on the finish.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz: defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Come on, it's not that hard to stay foul.
New York has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Randall, a screen on Conley. Outside Fournier. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
Robinson, a screen on Conley. And he's going for the oop here. And a big finish by Robinson.
He did. I mean, MP understands how to read a defense, including how to spot overcommitments and getting it to open teammates.
Here's Conley. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. MP outside. Robinson, a screen on Conley. MP, the pass to Robinson. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Gay, a screen on MP. Conley finds Sexton. And down it goes. 2 points. Sexton's got his first points in this one.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Robinson, a screen on Conley. Throws it up high. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Gay. Inside. Here's Markkanen. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And the Knicks making a change here. That's good for Markkanen.
And Markkanen kind of starting to show some of the things that everybody was hopeful for in terms of how he can dominate a game offensively, shoot the ball, play with a little bit more strength on the inside. These are all very encouraging signs.
And so it's New York. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back.
He's really on a roll, isn't he? Once a guy gets...
And let's switch gears for a second. And that's a wrap up.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
So on the floor for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP, and it's Barrett in at small forward. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Gordon Tucker on the wing. With the 10-footer, it's rebounded by New York. They led by as many as 18. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. MP, the pass to Robinson, and stolen by Sexton. Left side, Conley. Three-pointer. And another miss by Utah.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Screen by Robinson. MP, the pass to Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Robinson's got 10 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Grant.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Al.
All right, MP. Close this one out. Great job.
For the Knicks.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
We've got Colin Sexton, Rudy Gay out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Mike Conley. That's the group for Utah right now.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
MP, the pass to Randle. MP outside. Randle on the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by MP.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Utah shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Gay finds Sexton. Vanderbilt with a screen. Sexton passes to Vanderbilt. And it's Utah scoring again.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Conley against MP. Fires from deep. And the Knicks, another 3.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Conley. Got a hand on it. MP with it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And again, New York with the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
For 3, Conley hits the three-pointer. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you. Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
And New York shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. MP up top. He's guarded by Conley. Randle on the screen. MP, the pass to Randle. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Sexton passes to Vanderbilt. Fournier against Sexton. Pass to Conley. Back to Sexton. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And here are the Knicks now. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. MP outside. Pass to Toppin. Back to MP. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot.
For your attendance. Your support means everything. Please exit the building safely. Have a great night, everyone.
So tell me, MP, was tonight's game an attempt by you to answer questions about your leadership?
No. I mean, if I focus on myself, I'll start getting away from what we do best as a team, and we don't want that, you know? So I don't want to get distracted from my own personal narratives.
It looked like you focused on areas of your game that displayed leadership ability.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's because you're paying attention now, but everything happened within the flow of the game, so it's the same as always, man.
So, MP, do you think games like the one tonight put to bed concerns about your leadership?
Not necessarily. Leadership is something that you display at all times, you know? Not just when things go your way. So if I can bring this same effort, the same determination, and the energy when things are going bad, that'll be a real game changer. And that's when then I'll be a real leader.
Makes sense to me. Thanks, MP.
Anytime.